Hello, people. It has occurred to me that people that like to watch trains don't really know how to find the schedules and stuff. And I thought that was something that people knew, but apparently it's not. So I'm just gonna walk through how to do it. So yeah. So for Amtrak, I'm just gonna go to where I usually railfan, which would be Dyke Road, which is right here. And so if I zoom out and I look here, the closest Amtrak station to the right is Troy. And if I go to the left, I can see that it's Pontiac. So the distance between Pontiac and Troy is probably about 20 minutes. So you're going to search up the Amtrak app, which you can get in the App Store. It's this bottom one here. And you're going to go to status. So now I'm going to go Pontiac, Michigan, to Troy, Michigan. And you can flip these around because there are trains going in different times. So if we can see here, let's say I want to catch 3:55. Oh, it's only 10 minutes, my bad. Okay, so 3:55 departs Pontiac at 5:28, and it gets into Troy at 5:41. So we can say that it's going to come by Opdyke, which is around halfway between, at around 5:30 to 5:35. So I would want to get there at 5:25, so I could set up and get ready to get my shot. And then I'd wait until the crossing activates at Opdyke. And that's basically how you can catch trains, and it's the same thing here. So I guess really it's all about educated guessing. And for me, I'm kind of safe with it. So I guess usually just, I don't know. So let's say, and then I also railfan in Lawton, Michigan, which I'll show you here. This is Lawton. The Amtrak goes 110 miles an hour here. The thing about Lawton is that, is that it's a pretty far away thing from both towns. That's the weird thing. So we have the Amtrak stop of Dowagiac, and then we have the station stop of Kalamazoo. So these, from Lawton, I'd say it's 3/4 of the way to Dowagiac. So we're going to go, and we're going to put in Kalamazoo to Dowagiac. And then, obviously, there's not enough trains, but okay. So we've got one at 9 p.m. that departs from Kalamazoo to Dowagiac. So we can assume that we should probably get there. And in my experience, Amtrak comes around 20 minutes from Kalamazoo to Dowagiac. So I'd try and get there 10 minutes before you think it's going to come around. And if you're a really safe person, get there when the train departs from the first station. That's what I usually do when I'm going to a new spot where I want to railfan and I want to be safe. That's how you find Amtrak trains. So that's pretty easy. Okay, so for freight trains, it's hard. So the first step is finding a railway. And so that's pretty easy. So what I'll do is I'm not going to show any clips for this because this is kind of simple. But I'll search up CN Train Michigan. And then if it says a town, I will research that town and then find the train tracks, which is kind of what I did for Warren, Michigan, which is in one of my recent videos. Hello, dog. Anyway. And so really the thing about freight trains is that they don't come a lot and they don't have a schedule. So really, there are millions of signal aspects, so I'm just going to teach you the main three. So really, what you're looking for when you're railfanning freight trains is you want to go by a signal post, and maybe I'll put a picture of that. But you want to go by a signal post, and if it's red, there's probably not a train coming for a bit. So I'd say if you're there for a long time, go do something else and then check it later. If it's yellow, that's going to be like maybe an hour, 30 minutes to an hour wait. So stick around. And then green, it can be like 30 minutes to an hour too, but it's usually 30 minutes or under. And then there's a train, which that is my experience. Again, some other people's experiences may be different. Do not come at me for not being accurate in the comments. Okay? Just don't. And yeah, that's basically it. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Thank you. Bye.